hope someone will maybe join, because I know that last time I made a live stream in my own Czech language, and many of you from all around the world were connecting. Well, hello. I hope you are all doing well. And I'm excited if someone is going to join and maybe set a question, ask something. But today I had this spontaneous idea that in year 2026, oh my God, it sounds 2026, I want to be a speaker again. Last year, I sort of muted my own voice. And I know that my voice is my biggest power. So is yours. Your voice is your biggest power. And your voice on the internet, on social media, everywhere you go, your voice is going with you. It doesn't matter if it's through the way you dress or if it's through your content, but your voice is your personal brand. And I am like I'm passionate about this topic nowadays a lot. Like 2 years ago, I was so passionate about what AI is going to bring into our lives. So I started even teaching in companies how to use AI, and quickly I realized I missed something there. I missed something like human touch. I missed the connection, which AI is not going to replace. However, today I would like to talk about something which is connected to, as you know me, Erasmus Mundus scholarships and traveling and so on. However, you can apply these techniques to anything in your life. And just thanks to you guys, thanks to this YouTube channel, I realized I did something which can be replicable in every area of your life. And many of you are still constantly texting me, asking me, Lenka, Erasmus Mundus scholarship, how can I apply? How can I win? And so on. And I have to be honest with you guys, it's been 3 years since I graduated from this program. And even though I try to help as many students as possible, and I do believe this YouTube channel helped thousands, 10,000s of students to get the scholarship, I am living in a different era right now. And I am still finding little obstacles, still something on my way. The same way as if you're a student, then your biggest struggle or your biggest goal is to actually get the scholarship and then graduate and so on. Once you're graduated, the life goes on. Once you have a company, then the life goes on. Once you have a family, the lives go on. Life goes on. And that's why I find fundamentally important to learn some basic principles, some basic techniques in life which you can apply to your studies, to your career, to your love life, to your health, and so on. And I have noticed something, even when I was applying to Erasmus Mundus and I was creating a lot of these videos. The biggest aha moment for me was the realization that I was constantly living in lack, but not living in a real life. I was having the lack mindset here. Even though I was able to win the scholarship, I was still operating. All my acts were driven by the fact that I felt that there is not enough money, not enough time, not enough energy, not enough good opportunities, and so on. And once you're in this mindset of lack, then it's so hard to attract these perfect opportunities, scholarship, career jobs, opportunities, the perfect partners, because you are living in the mindset of lack. And this is the first principle. If you wish to get something, anything you wish to get, you need to believe it's possible. So, for example, me, when I was applying for Erasmus Mundus scholarship, I knew it is absolutely possible because I saw other students who got the scholarship. I met them, I saw them online, and I knew it is absolutely possible. So, to get anything you want in your life, the first principle, the first foundation is that you need to believe that it's possible. Once you believe, once you ask yourself, if they can, why not me? Then immediately you open the door and the universe is going to search the fastest delivery way to give it to you what you want. But you still need to believe that it's possible. You must not close these doors. You still have to believe. So, this is the first fundamental principle, getting what you want. Then I would say, and I wish I knew that 3 years ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, maybe a year ago, I already knew that the most important thing if you want to get anything in your life is to feel good. You need to feel good to do good decisions, to do good habits, to have good habits, to meet the right people, to observe where to say yes and where to say no. So the first one, if I repeat, was to believe that it's possible. And the second one, put the focus on feeling good. And thanks to this YouTube channel, where students, where graduates were texting me from all the corners of the world, I had really interesting perception of how people live, of how people think. And also, thanks to the fact that I traveled to 70 countries, I was really able to grasp and to realize, like, how do we all come from different environments and different conditions? And not all, we cannot change the country we were born, but we can change, we can play with it. We have some certain cards in our hand and we can play with it. The important thing here is, and where the world goes completely opposite you, the society, the marketing, the consumption is going against you, but you need to stay firm and strong, is feel good. Because once you feel good, believe me, you will attract the opportunities effortlessly. And this is not like woo-woo thing. This is like pure fact. Once your body is strong, once your body is nourished, once you're rested, once you focus on what do I like, what is aligned with me, and you slowly take steps toward it, believe me, you will feel not only good within your body, with your mind, and also within your soul. And this becomes sort of a magnet for all the opportunities you want. And also, like, trust me, when I saw the application forms from students and those who were confident, who I would say felt good within themselves because they knew they put the effort, they knew that they tried hard, yet they know even if they don't get the scholarship, their life will go on. They are not like very needy, not desperately needy, then they become like magnet. This is one of the universal laws, like the law of detachment. The law of detachment means that if you don't clinch on something so hard, it can actually easier come to you. Because if you're so tight and you're fixed to something, very likely universe will put you in the position where it's removed from you, and you need to learn to live without it. So this was the same fact for me, actually, if I'm talking about again about Erasmus Mundus, because I get many questions regarding this topic. And I thought it would be fun to take this topic from a little bit different perception, little bit different way, because it's not only about your experience, it's not only about the application and the program. There are some universal laws around us which are working. If you believe in them, they still do work. If you don't believe in them, they still do work. So this is the second principle. First, believe, and the second, focus on feeling good. Also, believe that you're able to have this opportunity in your life, able that you're already living it, but don't be necessarily needy. Because if you have something, you don't need to beg for it, if you know what I mean. You already live it, and it's your new standard, it's your new normal. And this is what we want for you with anything in your life. And the third principle I would share today is play. Play is so important. If you see kids, the only thing they do for 10 years of their life, or at least the 5, until they go to school, they play. They play all the time. And this is something during the adulthood we miss a lot. And actually, play creates this movement of energy. It brings you from your head to your body. You're more connected with your soul, and then it's much easier again to attract anything you want in your life. So ask yourself, where can I play more? Where can I have more pleasure? Where can I be silly? Where can I play? And if you think of about the life as a game, like game, if you lose and if you win, no matter what, you're still playing and you're still having fun. And the hard truth is, we're all playing the game and we are going to die one day. So why not to play it with full pleasure, with full laugh, to go for everything what we want. So within this video, I felt like I wanted to share with you how to get anything in your life. I will just briefly summarize it. First, believe that you are able to have it. Look for evidences elsewhere. Second one is, oh my god, now I forgot. The second one is, the third is play. The first is belief, and the second, focus on feeling good. Once you're also feeling good, then many thoughts, many ideas, many inspiration will slowly come to you. You become like a vessel. And this is very simple. This is something you can apply into your life right now, right here. And believe me, no matter if you're applying for a Erasmus Mundus scholarship, if you're applying for a job, no matter what you do, focus on this. Focus on abundance. The universe is so abundant. And focus on feeling good and have fun. It was very pleasure. It was so pleasure to be here back in the YouTube channel. And I promise we will see each other more often this year. Bye.